Welcome back, folks. Episode 2 of the Brady Bunch Shoots the Shit. Sitting here with my co-host, Connor Corrow.
Howdy. How are y'all?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. It's Monday night. How'd the weekend go for you, Brady?
Dude, it was a good weekend. Weekend after Thanksgiving. Went to a Wild Game Sunday. Again, if you watched the first episode, you know I went to Friday too. So I've been out and about lately, I guess. Just kind of shooting the shit with the boys.
Yeah, I wish I would have caught up with you on that Wild game, but that was Sunday, right?
Yeah, you went pheasant hunting.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did. I did go pheasant hunting a little bit past St. Cloud. I went with the 12-man group, which is always a little bit nerve-wracking when there's 12 guns. It was my whole family, so it was like a mini militia. It was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy
That's
to see
brutal.
that many barrels, but we did really well and got some meat. So
Are we gonna have pheasant on the show sometime or?
that wouldn't be a bad idea. I could chef up a little bit of
Dude,
pheasant
that
for
would
you
be
and-
so good.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
let's do
heck
it.
yeah,
I got
dude.
plenty.
I am looking forward. Oh, my God. Now I'm super excited. Let's go.
Alrighty.
What else did you do this weekend? Go on any dates or anything like that? Anything fun?
No dates. I've got a girl I've been pursuing for a little while here,
Oh,
but
yeah?
the last date I was on was this summer, and that did not go as well as I would have liked it to. Long story short, I have not spoken to her since that day.
No way.
Yeah, I'll tell you the story.
Yeah,
So-
you're going to have to elaborate on that.
Yeah,
you can't
so-
just... You tickled the taint and then you can't... you got to elaborate, man.
So yeah, it was this girl, and I'm straight. It was a girl. But,
okay, all right. Thank you for clarifying.
Yep, absolutely. We've been on a few dates before that, and this time it was just a Monday afternoon, and I was at work. She texted me and she was like, "Yeah, do you want to hit up the Cheesecake Factory after work?" And I was like, "Never been to the Cheesecake Factory before. That sounds awesome." So she asked me to dress nice. I did that, and I just met her there. And I had no idea that there was going to be more people than just us two. I was picturing a one-on-one thing.
As most people would.
As most people would in a context like that. But I show up, I meet her at the door. She brings us to a table of like 10 people. So, I don't...
10 fucking people,
I know,
dude?
it's not just like a couple of her friends or nothing. It's a birthday party, as I
Oh
picked
my
up
God.
later on with the context clues. But, I just jump right in. I don't bat an eye. And I'm looking at the menu with her. We're picking out her cheesecake, this and that. And it's her friend Jackson. They start handing out the gifts for Jackson, and he's opening them all up. It's a great time, yada, yada, yada. And then one of her friends across the table... I shouldn't have said her name. Anyways.
We'll bleep that out.
But her friend goes, "You should give Connor his gift." And at this point, I had no idea I was getting a gift. I had no idea it was a birthday party. I had no idea it would be more than 2 people. But she goes to her left side. I'm sitting on the right. She goes to her left side, and she puts in front of me this tiny little gift bag. And on the gift bag, it says, "Have fun," in like some really cartoony characters and whatnot.
Okay,
So
all right.
at this point, I'm already kind of nervous, and I grab the bag, and I grab, it's got tissue paper and whatever in it, and I rip out the tissue paper. I grab the first item in the bag, and it's this cute little onesie I pull out of the bag.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
No.
it was a onesie, and at this point, it's getting real. Like, you already know exactly what it is, but your brain is still trying to piece it together.
No.
And yeah, this really happened to me. And I just sat there for a few minutes, didn't say a word. My face starts turning red, and I am speechless. I can barely breathe. And a few moments goes by, and then I build up the courage to reach back in the bag and pull out a note that says, "Oh, just kidding, haha," whatever. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Well, the second item in the bag was a pregnancy test that was positive. So
No.
then it got seriously real for me. A few extra minutes goes by with me not saying anything, and I'm standing up at this point. My hands are on the table, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
my God.
but all my future aspirations and dreams just like fade away
right
at
here,
that
right?
point. And
Exactly.
Like to a T. And no cha-ching. That's you can kiss that goodbye.
Out the door, man.
But yeah, she watches me go through this state of agony for so long, and then she just like does one of those, wipes one of the lines off.
No.
It was a fake pregnancy test.
Oh my God.
So she invited this was a real relationship. We were hoping for the best, type of deal.
How long were you guys together?
Only like a few months.
A few months, and she pulls this shit on you?
Yeah. I don't know what kind of person does that, but as I said before, I didn't speak to her again after that. Just there's no use in trying to revive that kind of relationship. But
do you think she was like
testing
trying to end it?
No.
Like
I think it was her testing me to see what I would do, because it was a real relationship, and the feelings were there, and she pulled that. But just the fact that she would invite all of her friends and just allow me to go through such agony for so long in a cheesecake factory.
A nice establishment.
Nice establishment. I've got my watch on. I've got my, my
looking
my
nice.
slicks on, this and that, and oh God.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, and the worst part is, when I tell this story, I get a lot of BS for this, but I stayed there. I paid the bill.
You paid the fucking bill?
I paid the bill. I can't help it. I'm just I don't know.
Dude, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
But I ate the food, said goodbye to her. And then I think we had one conversation after that, and it was goodbye. It was, you are immature. You are
crazy.
Not what I need. Yeah.
The hotness and the crazy scale. It wasn't matching.
She was far too mid to sustain that kind of crazy. So
that's
we can kiss that one
amazing.
goodbye. But yeah, that's my fake pregnancy story. That is something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how's the new dates going? How's the new chick?
Oh, she's lovely. She's way more my type. She's I don't know. I'm a pretty short guy, and that's kind of one of my what's the word I'm looking for?
You're a short king.
Yeah, it's one of the check marks that I gotta have. I just feel more comfortable with a girl when she's looking me eye to eye type of deal. But she's my type. She's got the brown hair. That's a first for me. I've never dated someone with the brown hair, and I know that's. It's just a hair color, but
it's not just a hair color,
not just
people.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's been really good. We've been together for like a month. She worked with a roommate of mine. He doesn't work there anymore, but she still does.
What roommate?
Isaac.
Mm.
Yep. She works at the service desk or whatever.
Yep.
The quick lane. But yeah, thanks for asking. She's doing really well.
Dude, that's amazing to hear. I'm proud of you.
Taking things slow, and I'm
gonna have to meet her sometime. I've never even met this chick yet.
Like I said, we're taking it slow. I don't want to push all my friends and family at her right away.
Yeah, no, I get
scare
that.
her off like that. But
I should be taking notes. I feel like
I'm excited to see what the future brings for us.
Yeah, well, dude, speaking of short kings, how do you navigate through your life as a short king, Mr. Connor Corrow?
That is it's an interesting question, Brady. I would say, to answer that question, I would start in elementary school, because even at my earliest memory, I was always shorter than the rest of the kids. But I think being the short king and getting that kind of, I'll use the word feedback, just for the sake of being PC and feedback. Yeah, we use the word feedback, but
did you say keep it PG?
PC.
Oh, okay.
Politically correct. I'm not going to use any offensive terms or anything like that, but I think just hearing those things and getting picked on like that, it's a real thing in elementary school and middle school. Kids do it. Kids are mean, but 100%. I think that shaped me into being a very strong-willed person, and I can take any kind of feedback that is coming at me. I can dish it out. And another thing is that I really think it helps me with my comical side. That's kind of a defense mechanism that is used when you get that kind of feedback. But I'm a pretty funny guy, and thanks to all the kids in middle school that helped me do that. So shout out to you guys. But
yeah, Connor's bullies. Yes.
Yep. Look at me now on a freaking podcast. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely different in the adult life. I just think I'm perceived as a younger person than I actually am. I am still a really young person, so that is also a thing. But
Yeah.
People, once they get to know me, they respect me in a different manner. But at the first glance, you would see me as a younger person. But just come talk to me. I'm going to prove you wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Well, okay. Well, I'm sure everyone's wondering, like, how tall are you?
Brady, I don't take pleasure in measuring myself. I just don't like disappointing myself like that. So I always just guess.
Let's hear a good estimated scientific notation guess.
Well, I'm not going to give you centimeters or anything like that. I don't know no metric system, but I'm probably between like 5'3" and 5'5". 5'5" being the absolute max. I'm not 5'6", so I'm a very short guy. It's a valid question.
Dude, I'm not that. I'm like 5'9",
and that's like an average height. People don't realize it just because women. I'm not going to go on the Andrew Tate tangent here, but I think women in today's society need like a 6 foot tall man, and otherwise if he's 5'11", he's short. Well, just take 9 inches off that, and here I am, navigating the world. But that's a valid question.
You make up for those inches elsewhere, right?
All right, that's we don't gotta go there.
Oh God damn it! Well, shit. Let's move away from the Short King. Hey, first of all, have you heard the song "Short Kings"?
By TMG?
Yeah.
It's my anthem. Short
Dude,
King
it's your anthem.
That's
Yeah, that's it. Yes,
Yep.
sir. That is a great.
It's actually a banger. Those guys, Noel and what's the other guy's name? TMG. That's what they call themselves.
Yep.
Gosh, I'm so sorry that I don't remember this kid's name. I will later, and I'll just punch myself. But
it's all right.
They're such funny guys, and they started the podcasting a long time ago, and they did music as well. They did YouTube. They did this and that. They're just entrepreneurs. I respect the hell out of them. But
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, TMG, they make good music.
We should try to get them on.
Let's do a collab.
Yeah.
TMG.
Speaking of the podcast, what is this?
Yeah,
I think it's time to sit down with the people and just talk about what our goals and our aspirations are with this podcast, Connor.
I agree. This is kind of like a second episode 1. This is the second pilot. Episode 1, it was super fun. I will say that. Having Gabe and Jack. Thanks again, you guys, for being on the podcast. It was a ton of fun doing the draft and this and that. And you guys are entertaining as hell. I will say that. But I do agree. We need to sit down and we need to explain what this is,
who we are, and what we're going for.
What's
here.
Our goals? Yeah. Well, I kind of want you to answer that question, Brady. I've been going on my tangent.
Yeah, for sure.
We've talked about this a little bit, but I want to hear it from your own words. What are we?
Well,
what's going on here?
We're going to start with honestly the reason why we started this, why we're here, why we're doing this, why we want to keep doing this weekly, and just our why, honestly. And honestly, we came up with this together today at lunch, and we decided, the reason we're doing this is we're out here to explore the lost art of communication by bringing friends and up-and-comers together to just shoot the shit and have a great time. Mm-hmm. Whether it's people that are just trying to start like a music career or start a real estate business or start their own business, selling clothing or anything like that. Come on, we'll promote you guys. We'll have a good time. We'll ask you why you're starting it. What's your why of why you're doing what you're doing? Just have a good time, and that's why we're doing this. Is, everyone's so used to posting pictures, commenting, oh, you look so great, like, oh, keep killing it. We're out here to bring those people on and talk to them and see what they're doing with their lives and why they're doing it, and just have a good time with it. There's no pressure when you're on this podcast. Really,
this is
super chill.
Mm-hmm.
Like. Usually we're at my house. We'll do some episodes other places. We might do it at an ice house. We might do it at a golf course. Like, it's
coffee shop.
Shout out, episode 3 maybe, but you never know.
Yeah. You mentioned lunch. You were talking about why people use social media, it's to be heard, it's to be seen, and it's to be liked. Well, we want to use this platform to kind of piggyback off that in more of our sense. We want to promote those entrepreneurs that are local here, give them the opportunity to be on a platform and to, speak what their goals are, what they're doing to contribute to society in their own careers. And, as we grow, we'll always be shooting to bring on those big names and those entertaining people, and just interview those people to get their name out there and to speak their word, because
sure.
a podcast is a great place to do that. And
I think we got a bigger name coming on pretty soon.
I think so too.
I think a lot of people are going to be
foreshadowing here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good time, and I think a lot of people are going to like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, me too. I'm excited for it,
including myself. Yeah, it's going to be we're going to shoot the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be really fun. Kind of really started into the podcast.
Yeah, I'm excited for episode 3 just because, like I said earlier, this is like a second episode 1. It's the second pilot.
Yep.
And we're just kind of explaining our why and getting that out there. I know me and Brady established our Instagram today.
Yes, we did.
You can go check that out. That's Brady Bunch STS on
Brady Bunch
Instagram.
Shoots the shit.
Yep, that's right. Brady Bunch STS.
As of right now, we have 1 follower, and it's Brady_Holland_realtor.
You can go check out that one too.
You should go check that one out. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Absolutely.
We got a Monday Market update popping out tonight. Speaking of that, what city do you want to hear about tonight?
How about my hometown? Or not my hometown, but the one I'm at now. Golden Valley.
Nah, dude, I already did one.
You did one for Golden Valley?
I did one for Golden Valley.
I'll have to go check that one out then.
Maybe Maple Grove. I don't think I've done one for Maple Grove.
Yeah, that would be really. I love Maple Grove. That's
dude,
great.
Maple, great city. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Maple Grove. Why not?
What about it?
Anything, man. What do you like about Maple Grove?
It's like Elk River, but it's closer to the city, so I feel like a lot of those commercial businesses feel more comfortable there with their business. They have a larger population, so
dude,
there's just so much to do
not
there.
think it's Elk River, man. I think Maple Grove's way bigger.
It is.
They got a lot more shit.
Yeah, they do, and I couldn't agree more.
You know what they don't have, though?
What I mean by when I'm comparing it to Elk River is it's super suburban, like
yeah.
suburban life, but they got way more stuff.
Yeah, usually better sports, too, but...
we don't gotta go there.
Yeah, but hey, Elk River's in the state championship for football.
When is that? Is that next week?
Saturday.
It's on Saturday,
December 3rd. Shout out the Elks.
Yeah,
audience member just agreed that. Yep, we're going back to the bowl, baby.
Yeah, that Cade kid. We should have him on here.
That would be a good time. Or his dad.
His dad, he coaches.
Dude, he was like a Minnesota Golden Gopher Hall of Famer. Like,
what if we have them both on here?
I love it.
Talk about the Elks.
That'd be so cool. I would love that. We should get John Osterman on.
Yep.
The voice of the Elks.
Wait, that's the guy.
The voice of the Elks?
Really?
Yeah, dude, he's a real estate agent too.
Really?
You know who helped
He's an
my
Osterman?
parents? You know who helped buy this house for my parents?
John Osterman.
Fuck yeah. Shout out, John. Great guy. He would be a great guy on this. Oh my gosh,
Probably.
dude. This is why
so much wisdom you can shower us with.
Yeah, honestly, dude. There's going to be a lot of good things coming for this podcast, and I'm pretty pumped for it. Honestly, if you want to be on the podcast, just hit us up.
Yeah, honestly,
we're never going to say no. Probably.
First step is to comment on our Instagram post. We'll post today after this podcast, and
we'll get some stuff.
We'll get some stuff rolling. But comment, like, and DM us, and we'll give you a shot. We'll think about it. But
hell yeah, dude.
Brady, I wanted to ask you the question you asked me earlier. You asked me the navigation question. I want to ask.
Yeah, for sure.
What drives you, and what makes you unique?
So
just kind of paint a picture of Brady.
When I was business planning for 2023 for my business, my real estate business, and everything, I sat down and I really thought about why. What's my why? What gets me up at 5 a.m. so I can go to the gym and back squat 275? You know what I mean?
I did it twice.
I knew that was coming, but it's fine. The one thing is that, I want to prove everyone wrong. When I got into the business, so many people are like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're dropping out of college and be a realtor? Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Fuck you guys. Like, look at me now. I'm killing it.
Oh, and there's so much more to come still.
There's so much more to come. I've been licensed for a month.
1 month.
1 month. 1 month, that's it. And I'm already doing really, really well. I got a great support team behind me. My parents, Tyler, Blake, everyone on the Tyler Miller team, Jake, Kayla, like, you guys are all super supportive. And it's so easy to prove everyone wrong. And that's one of my biggest whys, and that's what motivates me right now is, proving people wrong and showing people that, like, this was the best decision of my life. Like, I already know personally it's the best decision. People around me don't know that, but I'm every day I'm trying to prove them that this is exactly who I am and what I want to do.
That's very moving and inspiring.
Thank you.
I admire the network that you've built for yourself, just because when you were in college, you don't really do a lot of networking and stuff like that, and you kind of distance yourself. Winona State.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's not near a lot of things, and
It's not, man.
No, but just from college to now, your network has grown so much.
It's
and
crazy.
You're surrounded yourself with so many experienced and successful people that you're just bound to.
Oh, the amount of people that I have
similar.
access to is outrageous
I
right
know.
now. It's a year ago today, I was probably sitting in my dorm room doing nothing, and now I'm, talking with multimillionaires, billionaires, and talking business every day. It's a wild life that I've been living the last 5 months of my life,
and it's only gonna go up.
Dude, it's crazy.
I'm down for the ride.
Dude, you're on the ride now.
Yeah,
we'll
I
get
am.
some of those people on here. See if we can get Gary Holmes on here one time. That'd be pretty cool.
That would.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Well, why don't you talk about college a little bit? I mean,
Whoa.
obviously. Well, I mean, you don't gotta do the whole thing, but there
What
was.
do you want to know about college, man? I know you never went, so I understand.
Exactly. Yeah, I never went, so just kind of to open my my horizon about college. But I don't know. You went for
I went for a marketing degree.
a marketing degree.
Yep, I was going for marketing.
How long were you there?
I was there for a year.
Okay.
Graduated senior year with Connor, 2021. 2022, 2021, 2022, freshman year at Winona State, played golf there. Had a great team, shout out to the boys at Winona State. Had a good coach, Jeff Strait. He made me work hard, and I appreciate that a lot. Playing golf, there's nothing easy about golf. You got to put in the work. You got to be able to mentally be stable.
Right.
And I think that's one of the biggest things that makes me a successful person is knowing, just from experience, from playing golf since I was 5 years old, putting in the work, and I've read so many psychology books and trying to understand like how to just calm yourself down and like understand what's going around you, be present.
Being a college freshman can't really be easy to do that,
Dude.
I mean,
It's
I know
tough.
golf is such an accuracy sport. And,
It is, man.
and
But
all those
you're living
factors.
in a new city. You're 3 hours away from home.
You're
Meeting new
hungover.
friends every day. Dude, I try to stay away from the liquor as much as possible, but it creeps up on you, man.
Well, I mean, geez, I visited Brady a couple times when he was up there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It wasn't a quiet night when I
No,
visited
dude.
him, but
You ate fucking soap, dude. Fuck off.
I ate soap. I did.
Shout out Grant and Jack.
Yeah, you guys ate soap too. I'm not alone. We don't got to talk about this soap. I want to know, like, your house was so interesting. You just had like different guys from different countries,
Yeah,
different
dude.
states,
Well-
and you had this thing where you would.
The cooking? Is that what you're...
The cooking thing.
All right,
I don't know
okay,
if-
we'll start back. I started in the dorms, right? First semester, I was in the dorms. The quad. If you Winona people, the quad. I stayed in the quad.
Is that 4 beds? Like,
No, dude, I was by myself. No roommate.
oh, that's really depressing.
Dangerous. No, it was awful. Hated it.
Wow.
It was way too... Yeah. We're not going to go into that today. That's another topic, probably. But, yeah, started there and then got offered a spot at the golf house, 174 West 2nd Street. Shout out to the guys at the apartment,
West
the
Side.
house. It was there's 9 bedrooms. It was a triplex. We pretty much owned the whole house. I lived on the middle floor. I'd cook every night, charge like $5 a plate, and make food for the boys, and it was a lot of fun. We had
So you charge them each night, just
yeah, dude, $5. But I mean, you're not eating cat food. You're eating shrimp scampi, fresh cooked salmon. Like, you weren't eating shit. Like, I was chefing it up back then.
Did you pick up a thing or two living at the golf house?
Yeah, dude. I can still cook pretty solid. Like,
Yeah, that's what I like about the place I'm living in right now. Is
yeah, dude. Isaac can cook, can't he?
Isaac can cook. Connor's a super good cook, and I can cook.
Connor can cook. Connor can
Connor
cook.
and Connor can cook.
Love it.
Yep.
But yeah, no, dude. I lived with people from all over the country, all over the world. We had a guy from Sweden, super great guy, absolutely love him. Guy from Australia, straight shooter, love him. Just a straight shooter.
Bad
Not
for
gonna
that
lie.
guy. When we were up there, we just ate the shit out of his accent.
Oh,
we just loved it. And
Dude, he's a great guy. He's one of the nicest guys I know.
That's why I feel so bad. I just couldn't talk to him without
Who else?
just.
We had a guy from Colorado, Arizona, Canada. I mean, it was a lot of fun to go live in a house with all those guys for 5 months or however long it was.
Yeah, I think that was very.
It was a stepping stone in my life.
Yep, that's
for sure.
Exactly.
I there's days I miss it, but like I said, one of the best decisions in my life was not deciding not to go back to school and just start real estate and just start killing it in the real world. I really enjoy it. I love what I'm doing, and I think that's a huge thing. A lot of people don't like what they're doing, and I can say I wake up happy knowing I get to go to work.
Found your calling so early. It's
people hate Mondays, dude. I freaking love Mondays. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
It's my day of making 100, 200 calls a day, and just it's
being
Monday,
Brady,
man. Like
I
get to be me and talk on the phone and talk to clients and help them out and get them into the dream house. And dude, that's why I'm doing this. So
that is admirable. A lot of people our age. A lot of people in their 30s,
40s, 50s,
don't find their calling until such a long time. But yeah, good for you for using that stepping stone and
dude, one of the
launching
biggest
yourself forward.
My biggest problems was social media. When I started, I didn't even have a Facebook when I started real estate. I was in the interview with Tyler, and Tyler goes, dude, you got to get a Facebook like tonight. Mm-hmm. I got it. I think I got almost 600 friends now. Like,
wow.
Yeah, posting all the time. I'm sure you guys see it, all my social media posts on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Peep LinkedIn every now and then. I might throw some stuff out there, but that's more on the recruiting side of things. If you're interested in real estate, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out and kind of navigate your way through the beginning of it, because I just went through it all. So kind of know a thing or two because I've done a thing or two for it. So shout out State Farm, I guess.
The TikToks are my favorite.
Yeah, dude. I'm about to film a Monday market update tonight.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, so it's gotta happen. We're
gonna stay to watch that.
Yeah, dude. The first one I did took me about 2.5 hours. Just miserable. Now it takes me about 15 minutes to film them and post them and stuff like that. So, but yeah, social media. I had like 5 posts when I started, and I want to say I have like 45 now. And I started 2.5, 3 months ago. So
you're hitting your goals.
Yeah, dude. I'm over hitting my goals. My goal was to have like 30 Instagram posts by the end of January, the end of the year, and I'm at 37 or something like that.
Crushing it.
Yeah, dude. I'm picking goals that are hard to reach, but that are doable too.
Right.
And I think a lot of people, when they goal set, they set their goals too high, unrealistic, where they get demotivated, where they're like, I'm never going to hit that. Set a few goals that are like, lower end goals, but that you're going to hit.
Attainable goals.
Yeah. You know you're going to hit those goals. It just helps your mentality, like, just to check off that box that, okay, I did that.
Hell yeah.
I make goals every Monday at the whiteboard at my office. I've got goals, and right now I have one of them is to send 5 texts. I'm going to do that. Mm-hmm. Like, in my sleep, I'm going to do that.
It motivates you.
But I get to go up to the whiteboard, and I get to put a check there, and I know I did something. Mm-hmm. And it's huge. Mentally, it's just huge to know, like, okay, even if I'm not having my best day, I know I can do that. I know I can do it. So
that's some really good advice.
Yeah, man. I think that's going to get clipped right there. Not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a clip. But, that I think that's something that people struggle with our age, is just getting themselves motivated and, visualizing what they want. And it's hard to visualize the super long term, but if you can
100%,
have an idea of just, the middle, and then set up those small stepping stones.
Set those long term goals, man, and then work backwards. Okay. Where do I need to be? Say you set a 5-year goal. Where do I need to be 2.5 years to get that goal? Where do I need to be 2 years from now, a year from now, 30 days from now to obtain that 5-year goal? Set that long-term goal, work backwards, and you'll find your way through it. Don't give up.
I'm grateful to have some of the role models I do in my life, and I've heard that same thing from them. They teach their kids. It's shout out Jacqueline Christian. I love you. She's my best friend's mother, and she's the one I got the opportunity from at my old company. But she practices that with her kids. You set the long-term goal, and then you work backwards, and then each day you're putting that check mark on the whiteboard, and it's
mentally it feels so good.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels so good when you
rewarding.
can stand up there, especially when I'm the only one at the whiteboard at my office that has goals. So when I get to go up there and mark it when there's nobody else putting marks up there, damn, does that feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, does that feel good, man. I'm just a competitive motherfucker, though,
Yeah, I am too. And
one of the things I was going to mention about our society, and honestly society in general, is there is so many talkers and no doers.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Connor were talking about this today at lunch. We're like, there's the how to start a podcast YouTube. Mm-hmm. There's 10 million views on that shit. How many of those people actually have a podcast? Maybe 5% at absolute most. What's that, 50,000, something like that?
Mm-hmm.
How many of those people actually keep doing it?
Yeah. How many of those people find their niche?
Yeah.
How many of those people end up posting or, staying past 3 episodes?
People talk the talk all the time, but don't do the do.
But that's why doing nowadays means so much more, because it's rare.
Unreal, dude. I told Blake Geyer, shout out Blake, I don't want to sit here and watch YouTube videos on how to be the best real estate agent in the world. I'd rather be just thrown into the wolves. Honestly, just throw me into the wolves.
Yeah.
I sat in so many open houses, and I'm like, I have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about. But you just got to go with it, You got to shoot the shit.
Fake it till you make it.
Honestly, dude. Mm-hmm. Just do it. And I've learned so much from doing that instead of sitting there taking notes on, I should do this and this and this. It's like, nah, dude, just go learn it. Trial and error. And that's what I've been doing. And I've looked like a fucking idiot from time to time. I'm not going to lie.
Can't be afraid to.
No, you have to sometimes. It is what it is. I've met with so many people in the industry.
Honestly, I would argue that looking like a fucking idiot sometimes it helps you. Because you know that feeling and you hate it.
And you're never going to try to do that. You're never going to be that person again.
Yep.
100%.
And that one specific genre or task or subject that made you look like a fucking idiot, you're going to be the best at it.
You're never going to do that again.
Yep. And I can relate to that a lot in my work because, I tell this story, I started there out of high school. I didn't know how to write a formal email. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I knew how to write an email, but, just the very most basic thing of my job, I just repeated the basics and over and over and over again, and then you just use that as your stepping stone, and then a few months later I'm running the commercial division. But
yeah, dude,
yeah, that's in the past. I really like that place, but on to new greener pastures.
Love it, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you and I, we're just gonna keep killing it. We're gonna keep bringing on those people so they can kill it too, and get their voices heard, get their brands and what they're doing noticed and appreciated. So,
I honestly think this is a good of who we are and kind of what we're looking to do here. So people that are listening today, this is what you'll see from week to week with me and Connor. Connor obviously being the co-host here, which is I'm very blessed to have him here. Super hard worker, killing it. Obviously he knows his stuff.
Thanks, Brady.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. I appreciate you for accepting this role with me. It's going to be a really good time. I'm really excited.
Yeah, like I said in the first episode, this is just truly something I've seen myself doing, and I don't want to be one of those people that watches that YouTube video and then just doesn't do it.
No, we're doers. And we are doers, and that's who we want on here.
In this podcast, I have full faith. I'm down for the ride, and wherever this goes, I'll be there.
Yeah, dude, 100%. want doers on this podcast. So if you're a doer, hop on. Let's talk.
Absolutely. And like I said, go check out our new Instagram. That's Brady Bunch STS.
Yep.
And go check out
Go check it out. We'll
Brady's
be
other Instagram as well.
Yeah, Brady _ Holland _ Realtor. It's a good time. You'll see a Monday market update posted today. If you go check it out. So,
alrighty,
well, dude, great time as always. I appreciate it, brother. We'll see you later. Right there. I think that was the one you're looking for.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.